So good morning. We've been getting a little rain, so things are starting to perk up. Um, Here are a few of my seedlings. Something came on the porch and started eating them. All of these empty spaces, so you can see here something clearly dug there. But here's a little, this is Swiss chard, and this is another Swiss chard. This one is pink, and I think this is the, hey, hold on, that don't look like Swiss chard. This is Swiss chard. This is the yellow one. This is cilantro that's coming up here. But I made the horrible mistake of not covering them. See, all of this is kohlrabi that has been eaten. I only have a few plants left. And this is my collards that have been eaten. So I need to get busy resowing all of these because all this happened in one night. And most of the collards have been eaten except for this little one right here that's struggling. That's a piece of grass, and that's a piece of grass. But that's a plant and that's a plant. So I need to replant everything. Here I have, because of the drought, we didn't get as many tomatoes as I would have wished. So I started a few cherry tomatoes here, and here's one, and here are two, in the hopes that if I put them in the little tunnel, see there, right here where all the bean plants are, it's a tunnel under there. It's a little polytunnel that I use in the winter. I'm going to plant them in there once the beans have finished, and maybe we'll be able to get some cherry tomatoes throughout the winter, because unless we have a real harsh winter, usually cherry tomatoes do okay. Here is one of my rosella patches. Here is one of my rosella patches, and as you can see, it's flowering and making fruit. The problem is the ones that I planted back here, see back there, they're only making greens, and I think it's because it's just too late in the year. No, I think it's because I planted them too close to the house, and so they're not getting enough sunlight. But I've been already picking and drying my rosella so that I can have tea and different types of drinks during the winter months. And hopefully the weather won't get too cold too fast, so I will be able to get enough fruit to last me until next year, because I do have some more plants in the backside. But real quick, I want to show you, this is one of my Cavendish banana plants. I dug them up. I had 3, and I dug them up because with the drought they were dying. Like this one died all the way back, but it's starting to resprout. It's full of little weeds, but the plant is healthy, so I'm glad about that. And then their sister is there. Hopefully I'm not bouncing y'all around too much, but the mosquitoes are bad today. I need to get in here and clean all this dead away. But you see, I have 2 pups on this side and 1 on that side. The ants got in this pot, and so I think that's why I'm seeing so much damage to the older plant. But if we look around this side, you can see a lot of that rosella is not flowering, and all of this is the same age, and I think it's because it's not enough light here. And then I still have a few okra plants. I cut these, see there, I cut them so they would start resprouting. You see here, I'm gonna get another okra, and I have one down there. I need to come out here and pick that. And if we slowly move this way, these were all recut too. And they are just growing very, very well. They're flowering well. See, there's okra down in there. So this patch is going to give me a good flush of more okra. This is dinosaur kale, and this is my first year growing it, but I am truly a fan of it now because I've been able to get fruit from it all during the drought. And you can see here, it was starting to struggle, but I have it planted in 3 or 4 different places, and it held on. Everywhere it held on. Some of the plants did better than others. I live on a very busy street, and so I apologize for the sound of that truck. But the dinosaur kale won me over this year. See, there's a plant back there, and if you see here, we've been picking it for us and for the chickens, and I like the flavor of it more than I thought I would. So dinosaur kale is going to be a staple in our garden. This is my passion fruit. This vine, I have 3. They were just planted this year because last winter the storm we had in December killed my older plants. But this is a cloudy day, so the flowers aren't really opening like they were the other day. But you see here, it is producing flowers everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere. And so it's very healthy. And if we pan this way, it goes all the way back there. This whole fence here is going to be where I keep the passion fruit, because not only is it happy here, see all the little flowers? Not only is it happy here, it's a good screen so that it keeps the chickens cool. This is one of their runs, and I'm hoping that it takes over and it'll be a perfect place to keep them cool. Okay, so I thought before it gets too extremely hot, we'd get some peppers picked, because it's about time to pick them so that the plant will keep producing. Let me see if I can set you up here. I am not. This is my first time growing cayenne peppers, and they're doing really well. So I'm going to get them dried, and some I'll turn into flakes, and some I might just leave whole just to put into certain dishes. But they are beautiful. And the plants, I have about 8 plants. They are all doing very, very well, but I have them scattered throughout the yard because I don't put the same things in one bed. I try to plant a variety of things in the beds. I think it looks prettier, and I think it makes for less pest damage. Now that one I left on there too long. See how it's all wrinkly? I mean, it's okay, but I might just use it for seeds because it's tough. And you want to pick them when they look like that. See how that's still very shiny and firm? That's what you're after. And I don't know if you can see that. This one is beginning to turn, and you could pick it, but the flavor wouldn't be as deep and rich as it'll be if you pick it when it's red. And we have one more bush right here that I'm gonna cut, and then my 5-gallon bucket will be full, so that'll be enough pulling for today, and I'll get that dried and do some more. But right here I have this one here. This is a spicy basil plant. I hope you can see that. The sun is going down, so it's not great, but it's very cute. It grows in a nice little ball, and but it's the only one that I have. I thought I had some more planted, and I can't find them, so the cold must have killed them, or I don't know. But I'll dry some of that later. But I'm gonna cut this last tulsi bush, and then later on tonight I'll get it dried. And like I said, in about 4 weeks I should be able to come out and cut some more, because it does grow fast. In our weather here in Zone 9, Southeast Texas, I will be pulling tulsi and all the other herbs, lemon balm and all of that, deep into December. So each year I usually get, unless I just forget to plant enough, I usually get enough herbs to make all my teas, and so that's it for now. I'm going to take all this tulsi. Oh, let me show it to you. I got, let's see if you can, let me show it to you. Okay, so that's a 5-gallon bucket worth, which is quite a bit. So that's it for now. I'm going to get all this tulsi in the house and get it dried tonight and put away. So thank you for watching. See you next time.